What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another cool video. My name is Kristian Quincosa, and we're getting really close to closing a deal with a finance company. They help businesses, small to medium-sized businesses, get lending, 0%, all that fun stuff. So today I'm going to talk to you about my track to get them from 0 to 50K a month using paid advertisements. Everything that we're going to talk about today has to do with the paid ads. We're going to go over ads, funnel, workflow, as well as the sales process. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I'm having an issue screen sharing my Remarkable to the screen. So for some reason, I'm not going to be able to draw today, but I kind of pre-drew everything so we could go through it. So let's start with the ads. Main thing that we're going to be pushing is 0% interest business funding up to 250 grand. That's what they go up to. They don't do more than that. Their average is probably around like 80 to 100 grand. And they collect about 10% of that. So if they close a $100,000 funding deal, they get 10 grand. So think of, on average, if they're getting 100 grand, we got to close 5 deals in order to get to 50 grand a month. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have 3 video ads, and they're all going to be following the same exact triple E framework that we talk about all the time: entertain, educate, execute. And they're all going to be around direct response. We're going to have 3 different scripts, 3 different scenarios, either walking through an office, walking in the city, very, very attention grabbing, possibly using cash or checks as props to grab the attention. My goal for this video is for you guys to grab these steps, implement them in your own business. As we build these things out, I'm going to be showing you guys. We're going to be building a lot of it out in Go High Level. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see everything play out. And then we can measure the success together. So the 3 video ads, like I said, very straight to the point. They're going to be about 30 to 45 seconds long. It's going to be 3 different scripts. And the goal is to garner attention, educate them on what they do, who they are, what they do, what they offer, and then get them to click. So nothing special on that front. Now, the next part is going to be the opt-in. So the landing page side of things, the funnel side of things. This is the funnel that we're working with. We're going to go with, cool, you guys can see my cursor. So the opt-in page is going to be the headline. So if we're in the advertisements talking about 0% funding up to 250 grand, 0% interest funding up to 250 grand, that's going to be our headline. And then in the sub headline, we could put something like no stress, easy process, something that makes it seem really easy to do business with them. And then in the little box, we have the opt-in. So name, email, phone number. And then we're probably going to add how much funding they're currently looking for, and then the submit button. Once they submit, we're going to have a thank you page, or a booking page rather, that has a headline that says, hey, congrats, we'll be reaching out shortly. And then in the video, we're going to explain the process. So we're going to have them record a video that says, hey guys, my name is Kristian from Social Push Funding, and our goal is to get you the business funding that you guys need. If you see down below, there's going to be a calendar, which is this part right here. If you see down below, there's going to be a calendar. You could click on there, pick the day, time that works best for you, submit your information, and then we'll hop on a call that specific day. They'll explain a little bit about the process, what information they need from them, what credit scores they might need in order to qualify. And then once they submit the calendar, they go over to the thank you page, which you could put another video if you want. We're choosing not to. This is where it gets cool, because this is where we're going to be talking about the workflow. So the first step of the workflow is to get everything in gear. So put people in a pipeline, make sure that the sales pipeline is going. We got the notification that goes out to the sales team that says, hey, you just got a new lead. This is how much they want in funding. This is their name, email, phone number. And then the marketing sequence is going to be 7 to 10 days. We're going to go with email and text. The goals for text 1 and 2 are to get responses. We want them to respond to us so that we can actively reach out and be engaged in conversations so that they remain hot. Hot leads are closed leads, or closer to closing rather. Same thing with email 1 and 2. If we go over the sequences that we've spoken about in the past, the first email always asks for, hey, if you're reading this right now, just shoot me a reply. Say, hey, my name is boom, and I'm interested in X amount of funding. And then the second email is like, hey, there's a bunch of spam out there. Can you just confirm that you got the first email from me? Whatever it might be. Now, text 3 and 4 is going to be re-engagement. So if they didn't reply to the first two and they haven't replied to any calls, which is in the sales process that we're going to talk about now, we want to try to get them re-engaged. Ask them questions that's going to either push them over to the booking page to make sure that they book an appointment with us, or give them more information. Same thing with the emails. On the email side, we want to nurture them. So we're going to be giving them a bunch of information on funding, why they're the best at funding, what they know that other companies don't know in terms of, what's needed, credit scores, previous funding record, whatever it might be, maybe revenue size of the company. So we're trying to nurture them through email, because on email and text is very punchy. You want them to give you something in response. You want them to either message you, you want them to click on the link. On the email, we could take our time because we could send those daily. We could really educate them on who we are, what we do, what we offer. Now, last but not least is going to be the sales process. The sales process is everything when it comes to success with paid traffic. So the first call needs to be within the first 30 minutes. Given that it's not at 2 o'clock in the morning, the first call needs to be within 30 minutes. And if they don't answer, you got to check the text response. You got to make sure that they're actually responding. Because in that first text, we might ask them, hey, when's a good time that I could give you a call? Or how much funding did you need? And if we're getting responses, and let's say they responded, hey, call me at 4 p.m., but we're calling them at 2 because that's when the lead came in, well, there's a discrepancy there that could annoy the prospect and deter them from doing business with you. So we want to make sure that we're checking the responses. And if they booked, meaning they booked an actual call with us, so they're in a different stage of the pipeline, we want to call them immediately and confirm the call. Meaning, hey, they just booked for tomorrow 4 p.m. We give them a call. Hey, this is Kristian over at Special People Funding. That was stupid. At Amazing Funding. And I saw that you booked the call with us tomorrow 4 p.m. My name is Kristian. The call is going to be with me. Just wanted to confirm, let you know that we got you in the calendar. Is there any reason why you wouldn't be able to make that call? You're trying to make sure that they're committed to showing up to the call. And then last but not least, if none of this works, they don't text back, they're not answering, we apply the breakfast, lunch, and dinner method, which is we don't know in this world what people are going through in the morning, afternoon, or at night. So if every day we get in and we prospect in the morning, and all we do is call them in the morning, then we're never going to be able to, and they're not answering, then we're never going to be able to get in contact with them. So we call them in the morning, we call them in the afternoon, and then we call them towards dinner time in the evening, because you don't know if they're headed to work, dropping off kids in the morning so they can't answer. If you call them in the middle of the day, you don't know if they're in meetings at work, whatever it might be. And if you call them at night, you don't know if they're taking their kids to baseball practice. So that's why you apply the breakfast, lunch, and dinner method. And last but not least, selfie videos are absolutely key for getting responses in a sales process. So let's say you got contracts out. Let's say you booked an appointment and then now you're following up on a call. Selfie videos get responses like crazy. And all you got to do is, let's say you got a contract out, you're waiting for it to come back. Hey, what's up? It's Kristian. I sent over that agreement. I know that you're reviewing it. You're taking your time, whatever it might be. Let me know if you have any questions. And also shoot me a text right now. Let me know when I could give you a call so I'm respectful of your time. Selfie videos are absolutely key for follow-up in sales. So in what's that called? In conclusion, a little resume. In Spanish, you say en resumen. I don't know what I'm looking for, the word. But all in all, we got ads, we got funnel, we got workflow, we got sales process. All of this stuff we're going to be implementing. If you guys like stuff like this and you guys want to see me implement the same exact strategy live, make sure you guys hit the link down below. And by link, I mean the subscribe button. And also hit the like button. I post videos like this every single day. I hope that you guys enjoy them. And I hope that you gain a ton of value from them. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.